I know it's been a good minute since I put out an episode, and I've had some things come up, but I'm still getting it out there and whatnot. I'm still staying the course and trying to get it out there. Of course, I am continuing my ongoing review of PlayOnCon. I am, I think maybe two, 3 weeks removed from Frolicon, I think. And give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me check my calendar here. I think we are. Oh no, wrong calendar. Actually, this might be the one I'm. Either way. Let's we will go to the other calendar. One, two. Yeah, one. Yep. Yep, I was right. We are three. I am 3 weeks removed from. Excuse me a sec. 3 weeks removed from Frolicon, and of course, there were some POC representatives at Frolicon. Dan, Katie, Judson, Wes Wilson, to name a few. So, I mean, this is huge. I mean, this is one of, well, to me anyway, this is one of Alabama's biggest conventions. While it isn't directly in Birmingham per se, it started in Birmingham and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And where is PlayOnCon, you might ask? Well, PlayOnCon is at the Alabama 4-H Center in Columbiana, which is a good hour or so drive from Birmingham. It may seem like it's in the middle of nowhere, but once you get to the Alabama 4-H Center, for those of you who have never been there, it will be totally worth it. And the not only the POC directors, but also the various volunteers and even the staff at the Alabama 4-H Center has been working together tirelessly for the past 5 consecutive years to continue to build on the success that is PlayOnCon. So, with that being said, you're probably wondering what is there to do at PlayOnCon? Well, there's plenty things to do at PlayOnCon. Actually, of course, they're gonna have a kid track for for all the little ones that you may decide to bring with you. Of course, since it's going to be in a summer camp like setting, of course they're going to have some archery and other outdoor activities. Whether they're going to have some outdoor competition or archery competition this year, I don't know yet. That's what you'll have to go to plancon.com to find out for yourself. I really don't want to give away that many spoilers. Well, at least on that aspect, anyway. There's also 24-hour gaming that's going to be going on basically throughout the entire con. Of course, no convention can be without. Well, no traditional convention wouldn't be a convention without a couple of vendors or whatnot. So, of course, while you're there and you just happen to see a vendor that you just happen to know, stop by. stop out the dealer's room. Of course, they're going to have some live music there as well. And of course, this is just a short list of of artists that have been confirmed to be going to PlayOn Content this year and will be performing this year. Sean Hagler, the Green Seed, Professor Shy Guy, and of course Aurelio Voltaire will all be performing at PlayOn Content this year. I mean, I of course met Aurelio Voltaire, Professor Shy Guy, and Sean Hagler on numerous occasions. All three are very talented, very good individuals, real nice guys to strike up a convo with. I have yet to hear the Green Seed, but they were at PAC last year. Another band that was there last year was the Extraordinary Contraptions, featuring another good friend of mine, David Tyberg, another real good individual. I mean, basically what uh, lost my train of thought. I mean, because there's really there is a good bit of stuff I can go on and talk about in reference to PlayOn Con, because it's just, I mean, for PlayOn Con to be at the Alabama 4-H Center for 5 consecutive years, that alone tells me that the POC directors and the staff at the Alabama 4-H Center have continuously been working together to improve the overall PlayOn Con experience. I mean, in other words, I would say after the first year that POC was at the 4-H Center, I think people were saying, hey, here's some ideas that that you guys could do to try and improve things here at, should PlayOn Con return to the 4-H Center next year, that you guys could do. And the POC directors was like, you know what? That actually sounds like a good idea. Let's try it. And over the years that POC has been at the 4-H Center, they've basically used your guys' ideas to make PlayOn Con bigger and better. And with PlayOn Con reaching its 10th year, I'm pretty sure that the POC directors are going to have something special planned for everybody. I don't know what that is, because I'm trying to figure that out my damn self. But I can say that there's going to be a lot of gaming going on. Regardless whether you have a taste for playing board games or taking advantage of being a part of a tabletop game, whether it be D&D or Pathfinder, there's going to be a game for everybody to play. Me personally, I know I'm going to be playing Pathfinder. That's a given. I mean, that has almost become a staple for me every year since I started really diving into Pathfinder, is just to gain more experience, not only as a player, but as a GM. I'm also going to be stopping by the video game room, wherever they decide to put it. I'm also going to play Artemis. And hopefully, the pod directors will bring Artemis back as well. For those of you who have no idea what Artemis is, here's a clip of a few people getting together to actually play Artemis. And the video itself, not only are they playing the game, but the building that they used to basically decorate it as if they were actually inside Artemis, basically put this video over the top in my estimation. So let's take a look.
Alright, engage warp 1, approximately 3 seconds.
Primary use
Hold it down like this, keep shooting!
Your S12, a Skyron Enforcer, is moving towards DS1, new bearing 052.
This much damage, I'm surprised we're moving at all.
Primary beams are only at 75%, along with front shields. Redirecting power to front shields. Primary beams have 50% power, front shields also have 50%.
Nuke is away.
We're taking hits, Captain.
Shields are dropping, Captain.
Give us some distance.
Q-27 will retreat and surrender.
They're not responding to communications.
Mine is ready.
They're refusing to stand down.
Mine them. Mine away.
I'm not sure we can make it back before they close on us.
Helm,
Yes, sir.
raise up on the galactic plane.
Y-59 is a Skyron Enforcer.
Target acquired.
Quiet.
Front shields holding at 90%.
See if you can take out his guns.
I got it. Alright, let's close in and finish this bastard off.
DS2 is now also under attack.
Target acquired behind us. S12 has reappeared.
It's our last nuke, Captain.
His shields are still driven by...
He is matching our speed, Captain.
Captain, our energy is at 19%.
Only missile away. Nuke is away.
2 Kralian battleships and a cruiser.
All allied ships are reporting rendezvous with DS2 as requested.
We're on our own out here, Captain.
That was close, Captain.
What up, what up, what up? As you can see, I am back in the office from where I started filming this episode. So, tickets of course are still on sale, or should I say weekend passes? That sounds more convention appropriate. So, but at any rate, PlayOnCon is going to be a lot of fun this year. At least for me anyway, because it gives me another weekend to hang out and chill with all of my convention friend, my con friends, my con buddies. I've actually gotten quite fond of a few of them. I mean, there were several. It was during the early years of Pac that there was a point that most, or at least the ones that were there, they actually thought that they actually thought that I was dead for real, and they, you know, I don't remember who all was actually there that year, and I don't remember what was going on, at least in my personal life at the time. But while I was at while I was at POC that year, you know, this well, I'm not sure if it was at POC 3 or POC 4, but it was at this particular POC that I gotten incredibly drunk. More, and if I was given a breathalyzer that night, I probably would have blown at least 2 to 3 times over the legal driving limit. Good thing I was not driving. I was not driving anywhere for the next few days. But while I was there, there were several people who basically looked at me and in my drunken inebriated state saying, hey, you know, you are in no shape to go anywhere. Why don't you go and why don't you crash here and sleep some of it off. Maven had a put a cup of water. It was either I think I'm not sure if it was a cup of water or a cup of milk, but it was one of the two. They sat a cup next to me. I'm pretty sure it was water because I don't think they would left the milk out overnight. So I'm pretty sure it was water. So, but anyway, they made sure I was comfortable. They made sure I was situated. That it was that convi- it was that year that basically solidified me saying when I got back home that Pac is basically one of my convention families. Because you I don't know of any other convention aside from Alchemy and Frolicon where if you was to get to a point where you basically lost control of yourself, I'm not sure of any other convention that actually helped get you back to your hotel room and make sure you were comfortable and whatnot. And that's what the people did for me at POC that year. And of course, years later, at when Pac was at the Alabama 4-H Center, I ended up doing the same thing for someone else. They weren't, they wasn't drunk per se. Well, they weren't drunk as most people thought she was. But either way, she still needed help getting back to where she was staying for during the con, and me and a couple other people made sure that she got back to where she needed to get some sleep in. And I made the post I think either the very next day or maybe 2 days later, stating what I just said moments ago. See, PlayOnCon is basically one of my best convention families next to another convention that I go to. If you want to know more info on PlayOnCon, much like I said while I was in Atlanta, go to the website at playoncon.com. You can also follow them on Twitter, like them on Facebook, and of course with me, you can like Wind Chaser Productions on Facebook, follow Wind Chaser Productions on Twitter, and subscribe to Wind Chaser Productions on YouTube. That is going to officially do it for this episode of my reviews. Don't forget at PlayOnCon 10, Aurelio Voltaire is going to be there. Professor Shy Guy is going to be there. The Green Seed, Sean Hagler, and many more other artists will be at PlayOnCon 10 performing. Also, don't forget 24-hour gaming, archery, and other outdoor activities. I am TJ Dudley signing off. Deuces, and remember, play on Con. ¡Arturo! ¡Venga! ¡Hey! ¡Diner! ¡Preto! ¡James Dragon! ¡Correcto! Rita! Keki! ¡Encarando! ¡Correcto! ¡Correcto! ¡Llama! ¡Hammereto! ¡Sakura wa shish! ¡Correcto! ¡Orden! ¡Orden directo! ¡Dale de rotation! ¡Orden directo! Let's go!